and congratulations seniors on marking this achievement. This above all, to thine own self be true, and it must follow, as the night the day, thou canst not then be false to any man. That, as many of you might remember, was advice from Shakespeare's Hamlet. To thine own self be true, such a famous and elegant line. At its essence, that quote represents the most important concept we ought to have learned during our school years to prepare us for our next stage in our journey. This greatest challenge, creating an authentic self, underlies perhaps all the skills we'll need: personal responsibility, autonomy, self-control, empathy, and a non-judgmental attitude. To thine own self be true. We all know its importance, beyond passing 11th grade English. Authenticity will be necessary to succeed in future relationships. It'll define our moral and ethical code. It'll enrich our comprehension of how interconnected we all are. And it will enhance the reality that the choices we make in life are ours and ours alone. Authenticity is the spark, the engine that drives creativity, enthusiasm, interest, and engagement in the world. It would be easy to dismiss this quote as trite, prepared for mass consumption, like white bread and weak Kool-Aid, devoid of any nutrients. Notwithstanding, of course, the brilliant teaching of our finest English teachers. So, I would like to offer 3 extensions to Polonius' advice. Nietzsche wrote that a young person can most surely be corrupted when he is taught to value the like-minded more than the differently minded. As we move on, as we graduate, embrace this unmatched opportunity to explore, to visit new places, to encounter people with lived experience very different from our own. And yes, that is a paradox. In order to live comfortably as an authentic person, we must seek out experiences that potentially make us uncomfortable. Next, Sartre provided radical encouragement to define our authentic self, refusal of that which others have made of us. Fresh from high school, Sartre's words probably struck a chord, defined by other people. While we venture into the world to meet new people, we must be cognizant of not letting others make us into something. Authenticity will require, in some cases, overcoming social pressures, wrestling with cultural, family, and peer expectations, and possibly even confronting our own self-definitions. Last, Kant referred to the enlightenment of our authentic self through freedom. The freedom for man to make public use of his reason in all matters. Obviously, in the years ahead, we'll be confronted with difficult decisions that will test the boundaries of our intellectual and moral reasoning. Worksheets and Scantrons have had their place, and now it's time to cast off the role of passive thinker and begin challenging conclusions rather than merely accepting answers. But we should consider ourselves well prepared. Look around at everyone here. Wyomissing has given us an incomparable advantage in our pursuit of authenticity. Yes, beyond reading Hamlet. The teachers have shown us nothing less than selfless dedication inside the classroom and the endless hours they contribute outside of class. The administration and Wyomissing community steadfastly rally behind us. And of course, our family and friends laid a strong foundation and even defined authenticity by always and unconditionally supporting us. That indeed means through the good times and the bad, so be sure to thank them. Ultimately, in this next phase of life, our charge is to build on that foundation. Unwavering in our pursuit of our dreams, and unyielding in living confidently as our true self. We'll move on to live and love passionately, to care deeply about the world, and to do important work. Our responsibility to seek out different and varied perspectives. Our goal, to define our internal values. Our right, to use our free will and intellect. In closing, Carl Jung believed those that look outside dream, those that look inside awaken. So tonight, we'll certainly celebrate this graduation of which we've dreamt for many, many, many years. But beyond graduation and looking ahead, whether to the military, the work world, or college, this is an opportunity for an awakening. Because this above all, to thine own self be true. Thank you, and congratulations.